Let's start with something on education, because teachers of the Nkwanta Senior High School are requesting a month period to recover from the psychological trauma they say they suffered as a result of last week's students' riot. From 1 and 2 students who reported to school yesterday were sent home. There's more in this report. Nkwanta Senior High School was closed down indefinitely last Tuesday following a riot staged by students in protest of seizure of their phones a week ago. Properties were vandalized in the riot, which was specifically targeted at some teaching staff. 17 motorbikes belonging to the teachers were damaged beyond repairs, while the homes of 2 of the teachers who seized the phones were vandalized. The school was subsequently closed down after several meetings with a possible reopening on Monday, November 5. But the proposal for the reopening has been met with a fierce rejection from the teachers. They are requesting for a 1-month convalescence period. A business accounting teacher at the school, Felix Owusujima, gives details of a petition presented to government through the office of the Nkwanta South Municipal Chief Executive.
In front of them and be teaching, whilst a student will be threatening to kill the teacher just because he's ensuring that the right thing is done. That is why we have sent that petition. Notwithstanding that fact, we'll just have a look at the properties that were destroyed. Both government and personal properties that have been destroyed. At least there should be a solution, or there should be an issue at stake that once this issue has happened, the elders will put things in place in order to ensure amicable solutions, so that when we teach them, we'll be able to teach them with all our heart and might.
Authorities are yet to meet the request of the teachers. Hence, the Form 1 and 2 students have been asked to go back home when they reported on Monday morning. The third-year students were allowed to go through the West Africa Senior School Certificate Examination registration process. They were also sent home after the registration. Paul Boafonyako is the headmaster of Nkwanta Senior High School.
Going as far as raping teachers' wives, raping female teachers on campus. So they have gone through a lot of psychological trauma. So before even they can go and stand in front of the students and teach them, they need a psychotherapist to come and take them through all those things, so that they'll be able to recycle themselves before they can go back to the classrooms.
Meanwhile, the students are appealing to school authorities to act swiftly to ensure school resumes soon.
Right now, what we will say to our teachers is we are very, very sorry. We are feeling regretful for what we've caused them and the pains we've caused them in their hearts. Right now, we are on our knees, apologizing, pleading with them to forgive us. What has happened, they should please forgive us and come back as parents and teachers and come and continue with their teaching.
I feel bad. What should I learn? Even understanding is not coming. So I'm appealing to the teachers. They should come back to their senses, even though we know that we have wronged them. We are pleading on behalf of the name Jesus Christ too.
Fred Kwame Asari's report for JoyNews. Let's stay on this matter a while longer. We can get to speak to the Municipal Director of Education, Stephen Chuatope. Sir, thank you very much for your time this afternoon here on The Pulse. Have you received the petition from the teachers already?
Yes, I read it.
What does it say?
They presented it to me.
And they're asking for a month period, within which they're hoping to recover from what they're calling the psychological trauma that they've been through. Is that what the petition says?
Yes, the petition said that, but again, they are ready to receive the golden track students.
Okay.
This means that by 10th, they are prepared to begin teaching.
Okay.
Actually, what they are asking for, they are not demanding for anything too big. It's natural that what they went through, their minds should be conditioned. And then they are also asking that the damages caused to some teachers' items should be replaced. And we promise that actually those items, the school will be replacing them. The motorbikes and the teachers, the targeted teachers, personal items. So if we are able to provide all these things, they'll come back. But we are not giving that as condition for reopening. They'll reopen first, before we think of how to get them the damaged items.
Okay, but how proactive would you call that? Because they're asking for these things before they come to school. And you've admitted that indeed they are human beings and they've been through some kind of chaotic experience that is giving them psychological problems. And the teachers have to be well to be able to teach. So they're requesting for this. But you're saying they'll reopen before you think about how to get that for them? That's not proactive, is it?
No, even this morning we met. We met the security, the municipal chief executive, the BNI, and management still met this morning.
Okay.
And the morning, the executive of Nagras also came. They listened to us first, and they were with the staff before I left them. Hopefully.
So what did you agree on doing for the teachers, and exactly when is the school supposed to reopen based on the agreement?
It's our belief that by 10th, they will all be on campus.
By 10th of November?
Yeah, they will come back. When now they are on meetings, they're supposed to go on meetings.
Okay.
By 10th, they are to resume with the golden track. And that time, we've asked students to come back with, we are going to the air to announce that the students will come back with the second and third years also. For now, as we're talking, they are doing their biometric registration for their final examination.
Okay. So you're saying that they are going back to school. The school will reopen on the 10th of November. The teachers have asked for a month away. Did you agree with them on a compromise?
When this thing happened initially, in fact, what they went through, so we also took pains. Thursday we were with them. We said a lot. The municipal chief executive pleaded with them, the DNI and the commander of the army. They were all there to talk to them. It's part of the physiotherapy they are talking about. And maybe it is even suggested that if we can bring somebody from outside, not once, not two times, to come again to go over all that you said, and even to add up, just to recondition their minds, to accept this student. So we are preparing that even not only the teachers, even the staff of the students.
So are you giving the teachers the 1 month period they're requesting for?
No. I said earlier we are resuming schools on the 10th. Okay. So teachers will be there to teach them.
How is this something that the teachers have agreed upon in the meeting you had?
We pleaded them, even though some of them actually did not agree. Majority of them agreed.
Majority of them agreed. So how many?
Yes.
How many teachers?
One thing is that they are parents themselves. So there's no way your son or daughter would skit on your lap and then you cut it with knife. You have to wash it.
So how many of them agreed and how many of them disagreed?
No. We didn't count. Please, if we do that, we'd rather worsen the situation.
Very well. The headmaster for the school had actually mentioned at some point that some of the teachers, some of the female teachers, and even some of the children were raped during this chaotic moment. Is this something you are aware of? How much do you know about it?
No. They were threatened. They were raped. No, I didn't hear that. I don't want to say what he said is not true. They are on the compound.
Okay.
So I don't want to talk to that yet, my sister.
But is this something they've reported to you? Apparently, they threatened to rape them. Is this something reported to you?
I heard they threatened to rape.
Okay.
So they covered them. I was told they covered them with mattress, but they didn't rape. That was what I heard. I wasn't there. In fact, I wasn't there. I was outside the yard, not in.
Okay. Did you make so is the directorate making, has the directorate initiated any investigation to find out who made these threats, whether or not they've been carried through?
For now, the children are at home.
Okay.
So it will be difficult. Maybe there are some things I shouldn't even mention here because there are security issues. If I do, maybe I'll be relaying information to them there. So I hope, let's leave it here. When it comes to security issues, let's leave it in the hands of the police, yes.
Before we wrap up, some items were destroyed as well. You said
Yes.
that you're going to think of how to replace them. Do you have a plan at this point? What is going to be done for the things destroyed?
Yes, 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 yes. The boarders in particular are going to pay for all these things.
Those who led the protest are going to pay for the things.
The boarders.
Oh, the boarders are
boarders.
going to pay for the things.
Sure.
Do you have you identified particular people, per se, for example, those who led, or everybody else is going to pay?
I said some have got security issues that I cannot say on air. So
Okay.
they are working around the clock to get them.
Okay, so we say a very big thanks to you, Stephen Chua Tofe. There, he's the director of the Municipal Education Directorate there.